welcome to Nina's Knots Crochet. I'm Lynanne. If you're new here, hey, thanks for stopping by and checking out my channel. My channel, it's all about crochet. Sometimes it's about knitting, sometimes it's about yarn, but mostly it's about my journey in this fabulous yarning community. Returning subscribers, hey, thanks so much for coming back, spending a little bit of your Friday with me. Today is Lynanne is going to straighten some things out. Yeah, I am working on two different shawls. Both of them are done in the blue family. One is done in Tunisian crochet, which is what I'm working on right now. One is done in regular crochet. But for the life of me, I don't know why, but I keep flip-flopping the names. And I've had people asking me what I'm working on, and then when I tell them, then I come to find out, no, I told them the wrong thing. So today is going to be, Lynanne's going to clear this up business. So the one I am currently working on is this beautiful Tunisian shawl. Look at those bumps. Isn't that gorgeous? The texture on this is just amazing. This is the Harmony shawl by Eclori Designs. It is a paid for pattern on Ravelry. And it is very well written. It's very easy to do. You're using the Tunisian simple stitch and every once in a while a row of the Tunisian purl stitch. But it gives you this beautiful texture and this beautiful design in there. It's so pretty. I am using Upcycle Alpaca Blend by Knit Picks, which is a number 2 sport weight, 273 yards. This color is called Salt Lake, and it's just a very French country blue. Let's see, I actually have the pattern up because I'm working on it. I'm trying to see if it tells you how much yardage you need. I'm sure it does somewhere on this pattern. I'm trying not to kill trees. Excuse me. 650 yards. And this has 273. So I'm going to probably need to get into the third one of these to finish. But that's okay. I'm using my 5mm Knit Picks bamboo and a mindful cord. This pattern, like I said, it's not difficult. But this is the Harmony shawl. The other one that I'm doing, which is, again, done in a blue color, because I'm using my beautiful Arcane Fiberworks yarn. This one is called the Field of Dreams shawl. And this is that beautiful crescent-shaped shawl that I'm working on in regular crochet. This one is, somebody was like, oh, that looks so difficult. Well, no, it's really not. It's rows of extended single crochet in the front loop only, and the lace section is just clusters, a 3 double crochet cluster, and a double crochet and some single crochets to anchor. It is beautiful. I love the play of the light and the dark in the striped sections. I just think this is turning out so gorgeous. This yarn has such beautiful drape. It is fingering weight. The variegated is called I'm Totally Fine, and it's teal and charcoal and the navy blue and light blue. The darkest color is called Midnight. Think a brand new pair of jeans. That's what this reminds me of. And then the light is called Dark Blue. I'm going to pull the tag out of here. The specs are all the same on all of them. Like I said, this one is their fingering weight. I'm using my 4.5mm furls hook. There are This is an 80/20 superwash merino nylon blend with 435 yards per hank. I'm just going to go until this runs out. Until I run out of yarn is where I'm going with this shawl. So this is what I've got left so far on the 3 hanks that I have. And this is where I'm at. So I'm, you know, it's getting pretty long. I might stop because I mean, it's longer than my wingspan. I might stop the increase rows and just add length, and here they come. If you can hear that, sorry, my hair is really bothering me today. That is the Marine base in Jacksonville is using the bombing range today. So you're gonna hear the planes fly over. Yeah, what, you know, we live out here, it happens sometimes. So you may or may not hear the planes fly over. But anyway, back to the crochet. There's like every 4th row is an increase in the center, and then you increase, of course, on the ends. I'm gonna, like I said, this is plenty wide enough. I think after this section of lace, I'm going to stop increasing because it doesn't need to be any longer or wider. It just needs to be longer. I'm going to see if I can figure that out. If not, then I'm just going to keep going until I run out of yarn, and then it's going to be as big as it's going to be. But I think if I only do, instead of doing 3 either half double or extended single crochet on the end, if I just do 1, it'll just kind of like straighten out. Yes? No? I don't know. Maybe I'll do 2 and not increase as much instead of doing 3. Give me your thoughts in the description box below, because it's so gorgeous. And I want it to be longer. I want it to be able to go down my back further, but I don't necessarily, or I want it to be wider, but I don't necessarily want it to be longer. I don't need, you know, it doesn't need to be, you know, double my wingspan, and it's getting there to the point where it's plenty, you know, wide, and I just need it to be bigger down the back. So, dilemma. But this yarn, you guys, it's so soft and so squishy. Look how that beautiful color just plays and it drapes so beautiful. Yeah, this is a winner. This pattern is real. Again, it's really, really well written. It's not difficult. You know, you see this, you see a piece like this with the beautiful, and the most of this is just the yarn. The yarn is making that beautifulness. This is extended single crochets in the front loop only. And then you've got this lace section, which is just clusters, double crochet clusters. It's just how you put them together. If you can do a double crochet, if you can do a single crochet, you too can make this beautiful shawl. Like I said, the pattern is very, very well written, and it uses basic stitches to make a really beautiful thing. So that's the difference between what I'm working on and kind of like, you know, clarifying that, yeah, I do know what I'm doing most of the time, but for whatever reason, I was just getting them confused with each other. It has to be because of the color, right? That has to be. It's because I'm sometimes very disorganized. So what I've done to avoid that is I got this pad of paper. It's actually a to-do list, but somewhere in my unorganized mess, and I am an unorganized mess. I am not going to deny it. I can be a big old scatterbrain. So I wrote everything down, starting with what I've got on my, you know, already on my hook, starting from right before the first of the year, right on through. So currently I have on my hook one that I started in September, one that I started in November. So the sampler, the Tunisian sampler shawl that I'm doing with Chloe, that's on here. Tom's cardigan, which I started in November, is on here. This Harmony shawl, which I think I started that before Christmas, is on here. And the poncho that I'm doing for Livia is on here, and the Field of Dreams shawl. So those are all the things. No, I lied. There's 2 more things that I need to put on this list, because I have started. Did I put it? I did. I have started the new year for Judy's Creations and Crochet. I have started that project, and I've started my Hookers versus Hookers project, and I will show you those on Monday for Make Along Monday. We'll have some kind of, mystery of what else I'm working on. So I am hoping that this will keep me somewhat organized. I've been watching so many end of the year videos lately, and all of you uber organized people, I aspire to be you. Like, I look at Lynette at Charm Grammy, Laura at Mad Mimi, Crochet and Farming, Sam and Memphis Makes, and they are so organized. They can tell you how many bail bands they've used, how many yards, how many feet, how many projects. I'm never going to be that way. I am never going to be able to tell you how many yards I've used, I'm not organized enough to do that. I know myself enough. I am more than well aware of my shortcomings. That is not information you are ever going to get from me, but that's okay. I don't really need to know all that. I just know that I like to do my projects and I like to get it all done. So, but I'm hoping that this will keep me so at least I know what I'm doing, and that I know what I need to tell you, like the pertinent information, what yarn I'm using, what hook I'm using, where I got the pattern. Those are the important things, I think. Anyway, so you guys, that's it. Today, I am just going to work on a couple more rows of each of these shawls. I have, house cleaning things I have to do today, and, all the normal things that life throws at you. Tom and I were going to go to the flea market tomorrow, but it's going to rain all day. And not just rain, we're talking thunderstorms. So flea market's out. So I don't know what we're going to do. We may just have a movie marathon or something while it rains. I know there's football tomorrow afternoon. So tomorrow morning we may just, who knows, maybe I'll sleep in. That'd be a novel idea. I already have 2, 3, 4 baggies of yarn or squares already up on I might just grab, Saturday, I'm going to grab one of those. I'm going to put a baggy blanket together. We're going to get another baggy blanket done before the end of the year. I'm hoping to get 3 more done. 1st of February-ish, I'm going to take a picture of every blanket that I've made with the squares so that I can do a slideshow. And then I'll have a final count to give to Nancy and Billy, although I have shown them on their lives and Billy has taken a really good count. So we'll get that done. I don't know. So it's just going to be one of those weekends around here. Plans got changed because of the weather, but you know what? It happens to the best of us. So we improvise. We go with it. We go with the flow, right? So with that, you guys, I'm going to let you go. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself some grace. But above all, be kind to everyone. And we will see you on Monday. Have a good weekend.